welcome to Fridays with Flora, and today we're going to have a really easy craft to help support our bees and our smaller pollinators. If you go and look here, this is my anise hyssop, and I posted a couple videos on my channel on how busy the hyssop is this year. Tons and tons of pollinators are on it. It is a bee-loving plant, and it is still really, really busy. You can see a cabbage butterfly right behind me. But all that work and all that nectar, they need water. So I'm going to show you how to easily make a quick bee bath for our bees and our smaller pollinators, because the bird baths are going to drown in. So you need to give them some water in the garden in a really small kind of compact way. So I'll show you how to do that. Today on Fridays with Flora, we're going to support our pollinators. All right, this is a super, super easy project. And what you're gonna need is a very shallow bowl and a little small ramekin, or you could also use like a pot like this size, but not plastic. Like pretend this was terracotta. You could also do like a terracotta flowering pot as a base as well. That could also be pretty sturdy. The thrift store had 50% off, and I found this cute little ramekin little bowl that I'm going to turn upside down and use as a base. It's good to have a base for your bee bath because it raises it up from the ground. It also, you know, lets it be seen by the bees and all the other pollinators. So I picked this up at the thrift store. It ended up being like $2. So because we're ceramic on ceramic, I also have some tile adhesive, which is acrylic based. And so the first thing we're gonna do is put some adhesive on the bottom and pop it on the top. I'm just using a plastic fork. You could do a plastic knife. So you get a nice layer. Just set your shallow bowl right on top and press down like so. So usually this takes about 24 hours to completely dry. Depending on the heat outside, it might set quicker, so we're going to check in about an hour. Meanwhile, find yourself some rocks, and it's good to have them be kind of on the shallow side, something like that. So that's what you need. These are actually lake rocks, which is great because they're used to being in water and they're nice and weathered. And what you need these for is little places where bees and butterflies can, the larger definitely bees and butterflies can sit and drink. We're also going to need some moss, so I'm also going to find some moss in my garden. So while this is setting, get your pollinator supplies out, go find them, and we'll check back. So this is kind of set, and it's been a little over an hour, and it's really hot out. I'm not going to jiggle it too much. It's not cured. Like I said, it's really done within 24 hours. So just be real gentle with it. And now we place our flat rocks. I also have some seashells, and I'm going to turn them one upside down for puddling some water, and then one right side up in case a little pollinator wants to sit on it. So the other thing I have is a little bit of moss that I'm just going to nestle into here. And what this does is it's going to absorb water, and really, really little pollinators and really, really small bees can land on here and suck the water from the moss. So that'll help our smaller pollinators. So the last thing we have to do is just fill this with water and set it in our garden. And there we are. Nice fresh water. You can see the moss is starting to absorb the water for the small little pollinators. You just want to fill it up just so that there's still some dry spots in case pollinators want to sit. I'm going to pop it in the garden where all my natives are. There it is. All nestled all by the natives. So it's by our Echinacea, our Rudbeckia, and definitely our Hyssop, which check out all the activity we got going on our Hyssop, you guys. It's crazy. So now they got some water. It's good to have water nearby. So that's our Fridays with Flora today, our bee bath. And if standing by my goldenrod, because it is insanity back here. Wow, they're just so busy. And I'm glad I have that bee bath for them because they're gonna need some water. Anyway, thanks for joining me today. Please subscribe to the channel. I promise I won't be preaching about native plants and pollinators the whole time. As you can see, we do cooking, we do upcycling crafts, and yes, we do gardening. All kinds of fun at the homestead, and we'll be doing a lot of canning soon because our harvests are coming in. So we're gonna be jamming and canning some tomato fun, so subscribe, we'll keep it fun. And also, if you are interested in native plants, if I've convinced you, which hopefully I have, because the pollinators are super, super important for food, period. I mean, 1 out of 3 bites of your food comes from a pollinator. So their numbers are dwindling. So if we all like to continue to enjoy our cooking and our food, we have to support our pollinators. So if you're not sure where to start, I hand illustrated and wrote this book, Bee Native Flower Power, and it's on Amazon. So please check it out, and you can download the digital version or you can get the paperback, and it really makes a great gift because guess what? Christmas is coming, so show the gardener that you love, that you also love the planet and our pollinators. So anyway, bye. Join me in a couple weeks for our next adventure. Mwah.